One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. One of the things we talked about, like I said, was cash on Uber, which, we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, and they're rolling that out into a few different markets as a test run, which they're going to see how it works. And if it works, then they're going to roll it out more. And if not, then, well, we'll see. But another side of the gig economy might want you to carry even more cash. So this is talking level, about bros wanting underpaid gig workers to drive with big wads of cash around for you.
What could go wrong? So I have I'm sure you have one too, but most people do. I have a Robinhood account. I love the company. I think it's an amazing company, what they have done with the company. But so they had a announcement, like Uber has a product announcement, Robinhood had an announcement, and they announced that they're going to hire gig workers to literally, if you have a Robinhood account and you don't feel like going to the bank or whatever, you can order cash and a gig worker is going to bring you cash, wads of cash. Because in this day and age, if you go to the bank and ask him for a couple $1,000s, it'll probably take him like 45 minutes to approve all that shit, because I don't think they have a couple $1,000s cash laying around. But long story short, the tech bros have figured it out. You correctly stated, right? Uber is starting cash trips in 5-6 cities. What could go wrong with that idea? But what could go wrong with this one? This is but at least maybe they're going to be unmarked cars and things like that. But
the one thing though that I would have to say is you really need to focus on what scams are out there when it comes to some of these refund scams and things like that, because what they'll do is they will have people take out cash, like large sums of cash. We're talking about 10, 20, 30, $40,000 out of the bank, and then shipping it via UPS or using, say, Uber or something like this. And this just has that sensibility saying, like, yeah, some of these old people or some of these gullible people who are not paying attention, that think that they had an iPhone placed on their account but really didn't. This is something that you kind of got to watch out for, because this could be money that is unfortunately involved in a scam, and the person handing you the money or looking to get the money, they might be victims of a scam.
Yeah, this is part of the new package they announced. It's called the Lost City of Gold. I think a lot of the company. I think it's amazing company actually, but I think this is a bad idea. I think this is not going to go too far. And the author on this one said, I imagine there's a reason banks and large retailers use armored vehicles and teams of trained threat assessors to move their money from place to place. I'm not sure I would trust the Uber Eats guy who skims a couple of fries off the top of your McDonald's order to bring my cash without taking an Andrew Jackson or two for themselves. I love that paragraph. I don't know. I read it like 4 times. Every time I read it, it hits me funny. And I'm pretty sure I'm not comfortable risking their well-being carrying cash in public for a gig worker economy job that pays worse than minimum wage. I like that. I like that quite a bit. So what do you guys say about this? Put it in the chat. Will you carry Robinhood cash to some rich dude?
For this is a great idea, or 2, hell effing no. Look, before I give my final verdict, I am definitely leaning towards this is the stupidest idea there is. I want to know, what is the pay that's involved? Are you getting a percentage of whatever you're carrying? So, like, let's say you take like $50,000, you're getting 10%. Hey, that's $500 right there. Or are you going to go, oh yeah, we're going to give you Uber Connect rates?
Uber Connect rates most likely. You're going to know it's cash because I'm assuming you're going to go to a bank and pick this thing up. And this is a bad idea, Robinhood. As much as I love you, Robinhood, this is a bad idea. So this is definitely you're talking to the wrong crowd here.
They kind of put it right there in the article. If you look in that, if you're watching and looking, you see in the center right there, it says bad idea or worst idea.
Yeah, so, exactly. That's under that. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but I thought, we mentioned that. So and I'm pretty sure they're going to make a deal with Uber, right? Or DoorDash.
Oh,
Because,
probably.
I mean, makes total sense to
Or
me.
Lyft, because Lyft is hungry for some action since their stock is under
Yeah, I
10
don't
bucks
think,
again.
yeah, but yeah, we'll see. So, but anyway, let's move on to the next one. So,
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.